Step 1. Get help. Step 2. Provide intensive intervention. Step 3. Assemble a team. Step 4. Expect great results and celebrate them. Step 5. Face the challenges. We communicate in many different ways. Through the phone, email, and a good old word of mouth. And in modern times, we use social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter to keep in touch with all of our friends and relatives around the world. One of the first ways we learn how to communicate is through body language. A simple hand raised up in the air, a wink to your friends, a frown. All these body languages get the message across without even using words. With a speech and language disorder, learning can be very difficult for people. Knowing the difference between speech disorders and language disorders is very important into starting your IEP. Students with speech disorders have a difficulty producing sounds, while students with language disorders have a difficulty receiving, understanding, formulating ideas and information. While expressive language disorder shows both difficulty in formulating ideas and information, receptive is difficult in just receiving and understanding information. Speech disorders include disorders of articulation, voice, and fluency. Substitutions are the most common in the articulation disorders when saying the word wabbit. Omissions occur when a child leaves a phenome out of the word, like when you hear a child say boo for blue. Additions occur when students place a vowel between two consonants, converting tree into tahri. Evaluating students with communication disorders. First, you start with speech assessments, moving on to language assessments. During observation, the student will be subjected to different vision and hearing screenings. With a preferral or a referral, the student can move on to non-discriminatory evaluation procedures and standards. Determining the presence of a communication disorder. An AT stands for Assistive Technology, which includes any piece of equipment, commercial or handmade, that assists an individual to perform various functions, such as communication. Summary for Chapter 6. Number 1. Identifying students with communication disorders. A speech disorder is an impairment of one's articulation of speech sounds, fluency, or voice. A language disorder reflects problems in receiving information, understanding it, and formulating a spoken, written, or symbolic response. language can affect academic, social, and emotional development. Evaluating students with communication disorders. Designing an appropriate IEP. Using effective instructional strategies. The last two important things in this chapter, including students with communication disorders. Finally, the last thing is assessing students' progress with communication disorders. Curriculum-based assessment can help in monitoring progress in and outside of the classroom. Everybody on the